Hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Infinite Jest to you. One page at a time, one day at a time, and then I put it on YouTube, and we all listen to it, and we all have a great time. So, that's awesome. So, this is page number 265 of this book. Let's just get right in. Let's jump in the pool. Here we go. Universal Junior Deal. Schatz Orange Gamma 9 synthetic strings have AMF Head Incorporated's weird Taoist paraboloid logo sprayed on. Pamulus isn't on Dunlop's free list, footnote 98, but gets the ETA stringer to put Dunlop's dot and circumflex trademark on all his Styx strings, as a kind of touchingly insecure gesture, in Schatz's opinion. I played your guy in Tampa 2 years ago, Pamulus says, sidestepping one of the old discolored drill balls that always litter passages behind indoor tarps. Name escapes. Le something, says Shat. Yet another nuck. One of those names that starts with le. Mario and Cadenza, in a pair of little Audern Talit Kelpsa's ETA drill sweats, is lurching noiselessly some 10 meters behind them in the passage. His police lockup and head uncameraed, he's framing Schatz back in a three-cornered box between his thumbs and long fingers, simulating the view through a lens. Mario's been authorized to travel with the squads to the Whataburger Invitational for final footage for his short and upbeat annual documentary. Brief testimonials and light-hearted moments and behind-the-scenes shots and emotional moments on court, etc., that every year gets distributed to ETA alumni and patrons and guests at the pre-Thanksgiving fundraising exhibition and formal fete. Fete. The French word. F-E-T-E with a weird triangle above the E. Fete. Mario's wondering how you could get enough light back here in a tarp tunnel to film a tense, cold pre-match gladiatorial march behind an indoor tarp, carrying tennis rackets in your arms like an obscene bouquet, without sacrificing the dim and diffuse and kind of gladiatorially doomed quality figures in the dim passage have. After Pamulus has mysteriously won, he'll tell Mario maybe a Merino 350 with a diffusion filter on some kind of overhead cable you could winch along behind the figures at about twice the focal length, or else use fast film and station at the Merino at the tunnel's very start and let the figures' backs gradually recede into a kind of doomed mist of low exposure. David Foster Wallace clearly was not following the trends in digital video in the 90s, because he would never have extrapolated that you'd be fucking with film in, whenever this takes place, 2010, 2015. I remember your guy is one big forehand, nothing but slice off the back. His vaps never vary. If you kick the server over to the backhand, he'll slice it short. You can come in behind it at like will. You worry about your own guy, Shat says. Your guy's got zero imagination. And you've got an empty expanse where your stomach ought to be, remember? I am a man with no stomach. They emerge through the flaps in the tarp with hands upraised in slight apology to their opponents, walk out into the warmer courts, the slow green eraserish footing of indoor composite. Their ears dilate into all the sounds in the larger space. Gasps and thwaps and pocks and sneaker squeaks. Pamulus's court is almost down in female territory. Courts 13 to 24 are girls 18s A and B, all bobbing ponytails and two-handed backhands and... Alright, that's the end of page number 265. I will remind you that David Foster Wallace was an avid, I think he played competitive tennis as a lad. So, the tennis, I take it that all the tennis stuff is pretty, true to life. The verisimilitude is good. It's just boring, because I don't particularly care about tennis, and my God, this book, if anything, this book just goes into detail, excruciating detail. But still fun to read. That's page 265, and I will bid you a good night.